Hey guys, it's Monday, it's Labor Day, so it's time for the Monday Motivation video. I hope you're having a great day and you have a relaxing day before your week starts in earnest tomorrow. I just wanted to come to you with one of the topics that was brought up last time I asked the question, what do you want me to talk about? And that is that age doesn't matter, it's never too late, which is a great topic, especially for somebody that's, not a spring chicken anymore like me. I firmly believe that it's never too late. But when we look at that topic of it's never too late, for me, age doesn't matter, we have to flip that around because what's going on is people actually believe that it matters and it is too late, right? And that's where limiting beliefs come in. So I could sit here and give you a lot of stories about people that have changed the world later in their life, that have done amazing things at ages that we wouldn't expect. Business people that have made fortunes at a later time in their life with great ingenuity. There's so many stories of people that have done life-changing and world-changing things later in life. So I could give you all of that and it would be really encouraging and motivating for a time. But that's not really what the issue is it? The issue is, do we have a limiting belief that time matters? Do we have a limiting belief that age matters? Have we believed a lie along the way that if we don't do something, achieve something by a certain age, that then it's over for us and it's too late? So first of all, I need to establish the fact that I believe with all my heart that if you are on this planet breathing, you have a purpose and it's never too late. I mean that. So that alone right there takes away the idea that somehow you've missed the boat. But what we want to look at is, what is your limiting belief behind the idea that it's too late for you? That's what you need to address. It's always about addressing the lie and the limiting belief. Now, I'm not sure what yours is, so let me just give you some ideas of what they could be. First of all, there is the lie of comparison, and that is pretty common. And that is something that we tend to do as a society, is look at other people's lives. We compare their their best to our everyday normal life, and we feel less than. And it's a lie. What are we doing comparing ourselves to anyone anyway? What do I have to do with someone else? I'm a different person. I'm unique. I have different gifts, different talents. I have a different purpose and a destiny to experience. So comparison is the thief of joy. And that alone will take away any kind of positive mental idea that you can do anything that's in front of you, anything that you're designed to do, because you start to compare. So first thing was, we need to get away from the idea of comparison, and that is a lie and a limiting belief. Another potential limiting belief that people have is related to this made-up timetable somehow that either we picked up along the way from parents or from society or from even advertising about where we should be financially, where we should be professionally, where we should be with certain things in our life, like what kind of house, what kind of car, all these things that we have in our mind. Now, some of those may be goals that you created for yourself, and that's fine. But a lot of times it comes out of expectations and things that we've picked up along the way that are made from what? They're just limiting beliefs that say, if you don't do this, then you've failed. So we need to challenge that. It's great to set goals. I'm all about that. It's all about those things that push you in life. But how many times have you set a goal that you needed to adjust? Because life has a way of taking us down a different path. And it ends up being a blessing, but we have to adjust our goals because we don't know what's in front of us. So we set it, and if we make it, great. If we don't, we adjust and we keep going. So to set these goals that say, I have to do this by this time, and we're rigid about it, and we don't change it, and then it's coming, and that age is coming, or that date is coming, and we haven't achieved it, just makes us feel like we're failures. When the truth is, we've achieved a lot. When the truth is, how do we know tomorrow what's going to happen? Anything is possible. So getting these false time boundaries and ideas in our mind that things have to happen by a certain point is also, these are limiting beliefs. We also get this related to the idea of retirement, which of course is beneficial for many people, that they can quit what they're doing and move on to something else in life, but we haven't defined it well in this country. It's sort of a post-war concept. You get the gold watch, you're done, and then what? So we have this idea that we're heading towards retirement. We can't wait to get away from what we're doing and retire. And in some cases, certain jobs, we have to do that and move on. But the people that I see thriving are those that find purpose. The people that thrive are those that move into something else that uses their gifts and talents. So what is that goal of retirement? Is that this sort of made up thing that is just a hard stop for us? Or is it all about, as we age, changing the way we do things, changing what our experiences are, looking for ways to give back to the world, and beginning to alter according to what we want to see in our lives? Not just this hard stop of I'm done and that's it, and if I have enough money and I have all these things, then I'm good. But what happens next? So I don't really see retirement in other societies years ago. It's something we've made up in the 20th century. And I think it does a lot of damage to people in some ways, in terms of this huge goal that's staring them in the face and making them feel like age is so important. You know, the other thing that I think behind the limiting belief that age matters is that somehow you become less valuable, somehow you have less to offer. And I think the reverse is true. I actually think that you have more to offer as you age, so much more, because wisdom comes from experience. You can't get that kind of wisdom without going through some things. And certainly young people can be phenoms. They can offer so much to this world. I've seen that happen. But really, the majority of the wisdom and the influence that we need to give to other people comes from experience. It comes from the hard knocks in life. It comes from doing things well and doing things not so well. It's all of that wrapped up together that makes you so valuable as you age. And I think you only become more valuable to those around you as you get older, if you decide that you are, in fact, an asset. And that's something up here that you have to decide, that you still have so much to give back. And you know what? When it comes to things and money and all that stuff that we think we have to have, when we don't focus on those things and we focus instead on our gifts, our talents, and our purpose, and on changing the world around us, all of that gets added in at any age. All of it does. Don't worry and focus on that. Focus on who you are, how you can affect your world, and how with each passing day you can do that much more to help those around you, and you can get that much closer to your destiny and finding out why you were created and why you're here. So time is actually a beautiful asset. It's never too late. You haven't made too many mistakes. All of your mistakes are being used to create the tapestry of who you are. And everything that you've done is a part of giving back to those around you. So be encouraged, no matter what age you are, be encouraged that you just keep moving forward towards your goals and your dreams, and continue to be positive in the fact that every day that passes makes you that much more valuable to the rest of us. Have a great week, and we'll see you online.